Hello, Miss Jackie. Miss Nothing is Impossible 77. I just watched your video. I had to do a video response because it's a very important topic. And I'm probably not going to be able to remember every question, or not every question that you pose, but I'm going to give it a try. Do I feel that a person that has HIV and knowingly spreads it and does not disclose that information to the person that they're being sexually active with, could that be considered as a serial killer? Yes. Yes. If you know that you have a sexually transmitted disease, whether it be gonorrhea, which can turn into pelvic inflammatory disease, which can be life debilitating, HPV can turn into cervical cancer at some point in time. If you have HIV, if you have AIDS, if you have hepatitis, and you know that you have this ailment that is, for the last three, are incurable, yeah, you should go to jail. You should be locked under the jailhouse. If you're going to make the conscious decision to sleep with somebody bareback, yes, you do have to deal with the consequences. You have to deal with the chain of whoever he slept with, you sleeping with, and they then slept with, and they then slept with, and they, it's just it turns into a big, one of those balls you get when you're a kid, and the more you pull it, the bigger the circle gets. Okay, when you choose to sleep without a condom on, that's that big giant circle, and you look at that, it starts out with a relationship like this. And as soon as you pull that apart, it starts to expand. And when you see that expand, you see all the extra little pieces that are connected to that one big circle, okay? That's a lot of people. I know a lot of people have made mistakes in their life, and they went barebacked and have to deal with the wonder factor. For myself personally, I have been tested 3 times. Once when I did in vitro, once when I worked at the hospital, and then one when I got into my new relationship with my boyfriend. I want to be cool. I want to live to see my kids get older. I didn't, want to compromise myself. I wanted to know my status. I want to know where I was. But for those people that go out and have a disease, knowing, and they go bareback on someone, have sex with someone, even if they consented to that bareback sex, okay? You still have a duty as a human being to say, hey, wait, I don't know if you really want to do this here. I need to let you know something. You need to disclose your health status to the other person, so that way they have a choice in whether or not they want to take that risk. And I can tell y'all now, ladies and gentlemen, there is no cootie cotta cranberry or no wizard stick that's going to ever be worth my life. And I'm going to want to know. I would be able to have the ability to say, hey, you know what? I'm clean. I'm clean as a whistle. I'm clean as a piece of Tupperware fresh out of the dishwashing machine. Okay? It's a right. And I feel like if a person does that, they need to be busted. They need to be in trouble. And if I had a friend myself who was HIV positive, or had full-blown AIDS or hepatitis, and they came to me and they was like, oh, you know what? Shoot. Drake stuff was the bomb. I dropped him on him last night, and then we had our conversation. Did you use a condom? She's like, nope, shoot. It was just, so good. You don't think I'm going to go and tell Drake? Hey, she may not have told you this, but you need to go get yourself checked, because here's the situation. I may be wrong for doing it. I may not be right. Wrong, right? It may not be kosher. But every human being on this earth has a right to live. a right to know. And that knowing starts with yourself. Yourself. You have to know for yourself who you're dealing with. A man can Barry White you anytime, talk you out your drawers. But you can also Mariah Carey him right into a condom, okay? Protect yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Know your status. Know where you're at. Don't let nobody talk you out of your life for one night. It's not good. I love you guys. Have a great night. And thank you very much. Nothing is impossible, Jackie. You're phenomenal for bringing up this topic. It was a great thing to be brought up, especially nowadays, because the young generation feels they're invincible. And nothing's going to happen to me. AIDS, HIV lays dormant for quite some time before you can actually know. I mean, it's the antibodies, your titers and things like that. I might not be pronouncing it right, but it can be dormant for quite some time. And know your status if you have had unprotected sex. And if we all stick together, if we all open our ears, if we all learn, if we each one teach one, black women in America would not be one of the highest statistics nowadays for having new cases of HIV. So each one teach one, y'all. Thanks again. Nothing is impossible. Have a blessed night, and have a blessed night, everybody on YouTube. Bye. Tell me what you think.